Yo. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. I am Penn.
I be Pops.
What is poppin', y'all? Your favorite sports and news talk show. We are here. We are in the building. It is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. How long does it take you to write 2023 instead of 2022? When does it click?
I'll say this is probably being in a bank where you have to write it so often.
That's why I'm asking.
Like, it's pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
This year was probably the fastest where I made the transition. I haven't made the mistake yet. So, because I do notaries,
That's some New Year's resolution shit right there,
I
bro.
do a lot of stuff.
That's
being a notary, I do a lot of those. I'd be writing.
You're writing it in, typing it in. All right, well,
all the time.
I'm still doing 2022. When people come and fill out a disclaimer in the shop.
Yeah,
I'm still putting 2022 on that bitch. But anyway, it is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. This episode will drop on Friday. Just for all of y'all out there who are used to us dropping on Thursday, we're flipping that. We're switching that. What's that look for? Give it to me.
Are we? Because we haven't actually had this discussion, so why not have it in front of everybody?
Fuck it.
Are we going to do the audio Thursday and just the video Friday, or both on Friday?
Damn, bro.
We go, hey, the video gets to come out tomorrow for those listeners get to still see. Because that takes me 2 minutes.
The audio comes out Thursday and the video comes out Friday. We'll do a poll.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll. We'll ask everybody.
Yeah.
We'll ask everybody tonight and tomorrow what they think. Should it all come out the same day, or should we drop one Thursday, one Friday? And we'll see what they say.
Yeah.
And we'll just go with that.
Sounds good.
That's a good question, though. That's a very good question. So we decided we're going to drop the video on Friday. And that's actually for a couple reasons. Number one, it gives my wonderful co-pilot to my right an extra day to edit shit and make sure shit is all good and gravy, because we've had a couple of blisters and blunders in the last couple of months, so we want to make sure that's good. But secondly, to be completely honest, y'all watch it more. Y'all watch it more on Friday.
True.
So that's just
that's just good math. That's the transitive property.
Get some views on Thursday and then double the views on Fridays, you should probably just listen to the motherfuckers and do it on Friday.
That's just transitive property.
So episode number 22 is here. Buckets, Brawls, and Bronny. That's what I named the call. That's what I decided to name this one.
I like it.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Buckets, Brawls, and Bronny. And this is a special episode because episode 23, holy shit, bro, is our 1 year anniversary episode.
That's crazy.
We've been doing this for a year. It will actually, the 30th is when we dropped our first one last year, so it'll fall in between. And I was going to have it be this episode, but I couldn't get everything that I wanted done in time. So, and since we're going to Naptown, we'll have some fun recap.
Not this coming weekend, the following weekend.
We'll have a dope-ass recap of all of that. But we'll have a trip down memory lane, some funny stories. Hopefully we'll get some videos and stuff from some fans and friends. They can send them in, and we can go through those for the 1 year anniversary. I don't know, some balloons and shit. I plan on having a good time. But that's coming. So we're at episode number 22 right now. Episode number 23, our 1 year edition, will drop on February 10th, right after the weekend with us and your squad in Naptown.
Yeah.
That's going to be dope as fuzz. Mic check, check-ins. What's poppin', bro? How you is?
I'm good. I just signed up with a new therapist.
Ooh.
Which is very exciting for me.
Tell me more.
I found it through betterhealth.com. It was a TikTok ad, and obviously it gets catered by what the things you look at on your phone because everybody's watching. Just throwing that in
Enemy
there.
of the state is real. That's all I'm saying.
So that thing popped up, and it was a very much you kind of do a questionnaire, and it kind of matches you with a type of therapist that you're looking. You can say, I want the person of color, I want a female, I want a male. You can
no shit.
You can really do everything.
You can segregate your therapist.
You can, because that fit matters. I mean, you got to be able to.
It really matters.
If I'm opening up to a stranger, I got to be able to relate to them pretty quickly, or else it'd be hard to do so. That vibe has to be that connection. And a big reason why I did that is because with this life coaching thing that I'm officially doing now, I gotta have an outlet for myself.
Damn, that's
to talk about my own things as I'm taking in other people's energies and stories and helping other people. I'm an empath, so I hold on to those. And if I hold them too long, then I'm not going to be able to be a great coach. So I found that. I thought that was very important. I've never had a regular therapist. I've done check-ins and done it. So this will be my first, I'm going to do this on a monthly basis. And
no shit.
This is something where you can sign up and say, I want them to text me. I want them to Zoom me. I want them to call me. So
check-ins.
Just do check-ins. So I'll have a person that I can rely on to talk about my own shit.
That's beautiful. That's what's up right there. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Dead ass. I'm proud of you. I myself am rocking and rolling as well. I'm healthy. I'm doing my yoga 3 times a week this whole entire month so far. Playing my keys a lot, except Sundays. Cleaning kicks, painting kicks. We're about to go to Indy and kick it next weekend. Like I said, 1 year anniversary is coming up. Like, yo, I'm super blessed. I'm super in the pocket, and I feel really, really good. I actually, there's one more thing on our Monday Mayhem. I actually finally shot video number 10. This shit was supposed to be coming out weekly, and then I had a homie who was like, I want to do one of these videos. It's the busiest Negro videographer in the city, so I couldn't get a hold of him. Finally, we went to a couple locations last week and shot that one that I sent you, the NF, the zip, the one that you wanted me to email you that you like so much.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
We went and shot an actual music video to that.
Hell yeah.
And we haven't had a, be honest, actual video in probably a decade. So we had a lot of fun doing that. So all of y'all that are asking, where's this last Monday Mayhem? It's coming, y'all. I promise, it's coming. Show summary, dog.
We got a lot of stuff. Playoffs, NFL playoffs. If everybody's missed that, that's what's going on right now. NFL playoffs, Australian Open. I've got some cool ESPN.
This is some good shit. This is some, we went diving. Go ahead, my bad. This is some good
ESPN
shit.
high school rankings, basketball, NBA stuff, news, college hoops. We got a little bit of everything. Because again, why not? Because that's what we do. We talk about shit. So we're gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about it. Let's kick it off and start this bitch from the corner around the world.
You gonna do shoutouts?
Oh snaps! I appreciate you. Yep. See, that's exactly why I say that. I say that stuff because when I go in, I gotta track it to where like our new segment is starting.
Yeah.
So I ought to put a shout out. I ought to put around the world right there and fucked it all up. So I appreciate the accountability. That's why there's 2 of us. Shout outs. Number 1 shout out to both you and I, my dude. Both of our NFC teams are battling. Like we called that bitch.
Yeah.
We did. That is very well done. He said the San Francisco 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. I said the Philadelphia Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. They about to play. We about to figure this out.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
That's about to be a doozy.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
There's some real physicality going on in the NFL right now, bro. I had no idea how physical Philadelphia was for real. I had no idea how physical San Francisco was for real. Like, there's a reason that those are the teams left. And Cincinnati ain't no punks. We'll talk about that later. But them fools are not no punks whatsoever. But shout out to you and I. I think we both picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl because I thought it was their year. But, 1 for 2 is not one.
I'll take it.
We're in there, bro. We're in there. Shout out to Twitter. That is our second shout out. Shout out to Twitter and everyone on it. I got a pop-up, I believe it was on Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days. I pulled up on Twitter at like 8:30 at night, and it was like, this is your 1 year anniversary. And I was like, oh shit, that's so cute. So I went and took a couple pictures from Facebook and posted those with our first one, and it made me think about some of the awesome-ass people that we've met via Twitter because that's where our biggest quote-unquote following is, and that's where we associate most of the times and talk most of the sports with Popping with Pops and just my opinion and all of that stuff. So big ups, man. Like, I'm not going to sit here and name everybody because it would make my head hurt,
y'all know
obviously,
who you are.
but y'all definitely know who you are. We wouldn't be here without y'all. We're so damn thankful for the first year. It's been dope. Yeah, it's been crazy. So appreciative. And that's the shout outs.
Now, question.
Give it to me.
Are we breaking or are we going right into it?
Let's break real fast.
You want to break real fast?
Let's break real fast. We're doing
There's a button I got to hit.
We're doing it real professional out here. Yeah. We'll be right back after these messages with the 317 Sports Project. Yeah.
We have to do a commercial.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
We are back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops.
Piz-Ops.
I don't think that it's coincidental that I'm wearing a Colts hat and you're wearing a Pacers shirt. That just kind of tells you who we are as people right now, because you gave up on the Colts forever ago, and I'm still all the way diehard Colts fan. This dude, week 7 was like, Pacers season, my nigga. I'm over this shit.
Yeah.
Can't be mad. Around the world, player. What you looking up?
I'm looking at Pacers game.
Oh, fair. Around the world, from the corner, the NFL playoffs. We're down to 4 teams this past weekend, I believe. Is that right? Or are we down to 4 teams now? We had 8. Four
teams.
We had 4 teams this past weekend, right?
No, we have 4 teams left.
We have 4 teams left. So this past weekend, there were 8 teams. Thank you. I appreciate you. Jacksonville and Kansas City. Damn. 27-20. Jacksonville took that L. I can't lie. I actually really believe with all of my heart that Jacksonville was going to win that football game. I did.
And played a hell of a game, though.
They did mistakes,
Jacksonville.
Man. They could have won that game.
I tweeted that. Colts should be worried about Jacksonville.
Thank you.
In the AFC South.
Thank you.
They're only going to be better.
Thank you.
They snuck into the playoffs and really had a chance to win that game.
Thank you.
If they would have played the second half any different, as far as mistakes, turnovers.
Thank you.
Trevor Lawrence came out that second half and was like, okay, let me
take a deep breath.
Let me take a deep breath.
Run this bitch.
Big stage.
Let me run this bitch.
Let me show you why
I live for this.
I haven't lost a game on Sunday or whatever it was, or lost a whatever it was, some weird stat like on a Saturday. Haven't lost a game on a Saturday since I couldn't even tell you how long. It's been
like Clemson shit. Is that
like they went back all like
since his sophomore year in high school.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't lost on a Saturday since whatever. He looks great. Jacksonville's dangerous. It makes me worried for the AFC South.
Can't be mad at none of that. Mistakes, like I was put in here. Turnover in the red zone. Think they were down 10 or whatever the case may be. Agnew, who you can't be mad at because homie's kickoff return game is crazy, but turnover in the red zone, to me, that was the game changer. That interception that Trevor Lawrence threw later, the one-handed pick, that by then the game was over in my perspective. That red zone turnover, like, I think they were going to win the game had that not happened. But like you said, man, they're coming. Trevor Lawrence is the truth. He got weapons this offseason. Defense is low-key nice. Doug Peterson is clearly that deal. And I think they're probably about to win 12 games next season. Big ups to Chad Henne. I see you looking him up right now.
This dude has been in the NFL.
Big ups, bro. Like, isn't that a Michigan dude?
Yeah. Mike played with Mike Hart.
Right?
Like,
dude played with Mike Hart.
It is
was he like
so
38?
Weird to see. He's 1 year older than me. So yeah, he's 30. Yeah, he's 37. That is like, how the hell is he still in the thing? But again, like, Brady's 44. You know what I mean? So it's like
Rodgers is 38.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's 39.
Like, I guess this makes sense. But I feel like I've heard Chad Henne's name. What do you think? That was 2006?
But you have to also think Chad Henne's not starting and getting all those bruises that all these other players are getting.
2002? Was that Mike Hart and
There's no
Kevin
way
Hart?
There's no way he's been in the league for
Kevin
21 years. If he's 37, he didn't come out when he was 16.
He came out in 2007. I'm sorry.
There you go. No, you're good.
Yeah, 2007, 2008. Yeah, so I was 2000.
Mike Doss came out in 02.
2006 was that year that they were like undefeated OSU, and then they got
for sure.
So,
42-39, is that game?
Yeah.
You right? That shit.
Hell of it. The best game.
Classic. That shit was all the way real. Sorry, y'all. We took a trip
Sidebar.
down. Right. We took a trip down memory lane right quick. But yo, man, big ups. Backups matter. 98-yard touchdown drive. Homie had another touchdown drive. Like, Chad Henne got the job. That's why backups matter.
He has been a serviceable backup for years.
They do not win that football game without Chad Henne, bro. 98-yard touchdown drive. Are you freaking kidding me? And P. Mahomes, like, what you think with this game?
Hold on. I'm still going on this.
Are you still on Chad Henne?
He's got, think about stats for Chad. He's got 13,000 passing yards in his career. He's got 60 TDs and 63 interceptions, which,
that's why you're a backup.
That's why you're a backup. But, like, he can go win you some games. Like, he can absolutely go win you some games.
Can he go win you some games? Like,
He can go put some masking tape on a game.
I don't think.
His record's 18-36, so no.
All right.
But I mean,
Damn it.
you're all right. All right, my bad.
1917, Ohio State is down right now. We're going to be checking all kinds of stuff throughout this episode, y'all.
Pacers are already down by a lot, so
It's really, really bad out there.
yeah.
Where were we? All right, Cincinnati at Buffalo. One word, domination.
Domination.
One word, flat out domination.
You thought the opposite effect was going to happen with the snow. It was like Buffalo's type of game, right? You're like, it's the snow in Buffalo. Hey, run the ball. I forgot how many injuries Buffalo has.
Everybody's hurt.
Everybody's hurt on Buffalo.
They duct taped themselves basically all the way to the playoffs.
Even
they really did.
Josh Allen had bruised ribs or whatever he's got going on. Played. They just never. The curl never quite. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Luther Vandross. You know what he's talking about? Where he's like, little Luther, big Luther. He's like, it never quite.
No, yes. Yeah, thank you.
Momentum never came to them. That's really what it is. It never came to them.
I can't stop thinking about that. That shit was so funny.
Original piece of comedy.
He said, Big Luther, little Luther. To me, man, I think they were emotionally exhausted. I was emotionally exhausted for them.
Yeah.
I think they would have been better to play on the road, quite truthfully. You got everybody at home play for DeMar. You got everybody wanting tickets. You know what I mean? Like, they had so much going on with that city that playing on the road probably would have been better for them because they would have got to quiet the noise. From my perspective, they were physically tired, emotionally tired. DeMar was up there, like, bro, they had a lot going on. And Cincinnati just came in there and kicked their ass. Let's just call that shit what they is. And I tip my hat off to them, man. They got a squad. They got great coaches. Joe Burrow is that deal. That shit said Joe Burrow is blank. I didn't even fill it in because Joe Burrow is just flat out blank. Pick an adjective. And is it adjective?
Yeah.
An adjective?
Yeah.
Pick an adjective and that nigga is that. They had 3 offensive linemen out. 3 offensive linemen out. I said linemen.
They had 3 offensive linemen out.
It says OL''S. I was like, how do you like
linemen's.
Hated it. They had 3 offensive linemen out. And they still got the job done. Big ups to them. In the NFC, New York Giants and Philadelphia. Domination.
Yeah.
Absolute domination.
I thought the Giants were going to put up some little fight there. Nah. Philadelphia is just on a different level.
38-7 blowout city.
As you said, levels.
No doubt.
Yeah.
29 carries for 200 yards for Gainwell and Miles Sanders. They balled the hell out. Again, complete domination. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns passing, 1 running.
Shoulder looked fine.
I think that they were kind of trying to make that point. Like, we Gucci out here. We're ready to make this run. He came out and threw a 70-yard dime down the first play. They were like, oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long day. And let's just thank you. I just want to say thank you so much to the San Francisco 49ers as we move on to this 4th game. I am so proud of you. What'd you just do, bro? There was something there. What'd you just do?
I didn't delete anything.
There was a whole thing. I don't know what just happened.
No.
Okay. You was down. Woo! We be out here at the same time. You push a button, shit changes. Like, thank you so much, you stupid, to the San Francisco 49ers. This was a physical-ass football game. And tell me you saw that clip of the Cowboys fighting each other, Cowboy fans fighting each other.
No, I missed that.
Click that right there. Yeah, click that, bro. Click that and watch that. The fools, they was so mad about taking that L. These fools was on Twitter.
Not even fighting the other team.
No, not fighting the other team. This was at a Cowboys watch party. These fools are all Cowboy fans fighting each other. They was at a Cowboys watch party.
And not fighting well. But did we retweet this out? You didn't. We're going to retweet this out. Because everyone, if you haven't seen this, like, I saw somebody get into a fighting stance that had no business being in a fighting stance. That was the weirdest thing I have ever seen in my...
You see him come creeping
Put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes.
It was bad.
Cowboys are done again.
Look at him. Come here. Come on, man. Making us look bad. We can't even fight.
Cowboys are done again. And this makes me so happy because I despise them and their stupid ass fighting fans. I was watching KJM and I had to switch to Undisputed this morning because they had somebody they were interviewing and the audio was really bad. And they had Skip Bayless on there talking about how much he loves the Cowboys, and that said it all to me because I can't stand that man.
And he posted a stupid videos him throwing away.
Did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. He's not even a good actor.
He looks so corny. Bad at You're so freaking corny. The way you walk is corny. Like everything about you is just corny. Can't stand him. Dak, 23 for 37, 206 yards. If you stopped right there, you'd be like, ooh, not bad. 1 touchdown, 2 INTs. 13 in the last 9 games, I believe what it said. What do the Cowboys do with Dak, POPS? What do the Cowboys do with Dak?
They're paying him a lot of money right now.
I know, bro.
Not really much they can do.
We said the same thing about Carson Wentz.
Who's going to take Dak right now?
We said the same thing about Carson Wentz.
We'll see. There's always a desperate team somewhere.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's like one of those things where you know what you're going to get with Dak.
What are you going to get with Dak? What are you going to get with Dak? What do you think?
Inconsistency, period. That's what you're going to get with Dak.
That's all right.
Inconsistency.
That's a fair word.
Because the previous game,
he balled out against Tampa Bay.
4 touchdowns, 300 and some passing yards. He was the offense. Next game, looked confused. Okay, the other part. Who called the last play of the game? Did you see that?
What, the 5-yard?
The 5 yard where Elliott was the only person. And now there's the poll is which play was ever worse called. Was it that play or was it the Colts punt play where it was just McCaffrey and what's his name and everybody else was lined up on the right? It was almost the exact same thing, just not a punt play. You already saw that type of play not work a few years back and everyone laughed about it. You did the same thing. It's you and Ezekiel Elliott lined up against the whole defensive line.
That's what they did.
And then you throw a 5 yard out.
That's what they did. Right over the middle.
And I don't know if you knew, it was like 1 second left, so you needed more than 5 yards. I don't know. But it wasn't like you needed a first down. You needed a touchdown. So I don't know if there's a confusion there.
And to be completely fair, if you needed a first down, that wasn't enough yards for that either.
That wasn't it. Because
that wasn't the play.
The player didn't run to the first down. So you probably don't choose him to throw it. So
21 possessions versus the San Francisco 49ers in the last 2 years. 3 total touchdowns, 3 turnovers, all interceptions. Facts. Dak Prescott is 2-4 in the playoffs, 2-0 in the wild card, and 0-4 in the divisional round. Same exact record as Tony Romo. Jerry Jones is absolutely sick to his stomach. This motherfucker's out here canceling radio shows. Did you see the Twitter post? The Twitter post? Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Go ahead and read that out loud.
Oh, I did see this. They were talking about that on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
That hurts.
Yeah. How are you gonna? And I love them talking about this because, how are you gonna talk about your own quarterback on your Twitter feed? That's bad.
That's ass.
That's bad.
That's asinine.
Whoever posted this probably lost their job, but I see why you did it.
You don't think that Jerry knew?
Jerry doesn't have time to approve.
Stephen A. Smith was very adamant about the fact that he thinks Jerry Jones knew that was done. I don't know.
You think that he, as the GM and owner, that he's approving the Twitter things? I think someone did. Now, he saw it afterward and was like, all right.
Niggas not wrong.
He didn't go, take that down. But I don't think that there was any kind of approval process for him to go. There's a media person that runs that department.
Fair,
that would
my
go,
nigga.
yeah, send that out, don't send that out.
Would Cooper Rush have played better?
No.
Okay. All right. Against
the 49 against the no.
Just period.
No. Okay. 49er. And again, we're giving all of this to saying how bad the Dallas is. 49ers are that good defensively.
I don't concur.
Cooper Rush would have gotten eaten up as well.
Okay.
I think that was bad game planning as well as Dak playing very poorly.
So head coach, offensive coordinator, and
Get
Dak.
rid of them all.
Get rid of them all.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 for 29, Brock Purdy, a.k.a. Brock Sturdy. 19 for 29. It's Keyshawn Johnson move. We say this all the time. 19 for 29, 214 yards, no touchdowns. It doesn't matter. 7-0 as a starter, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, 107 QBR. Is it luck or is it legit?
It's it's legit. I think Brock Purdy is blessed to start his career in a system that'll teach him how to not make mistakes. That'll allow him to go on and learn that and bring that to somebody else. we get into this thing in the NFL where we put quarterbacks into bad situations,
no doubt,
and then
and
blame
expect them to be great.
Exactly. Blame them when it doesn't work well.
You're not wrong.
He is learning with a brilliant system where he gets to just go, oh, I guess I don't have to go make the play every single time.
You're right.
I
Make the right read.
I can do the
some
Tom
check
Brady. I can
downs.
do the Tom Brady and just like all I need is I need 10 yards. Let me go get 7 on first down. Maybe we'll run it once. Then I can do
He
another.
got way better weapons than Wes Welker.
Right.
No disrespect.
Right. So like he is for the last pick of the draft. Right.
He's definitely Mr. Irrelevant.
Like, he gets to go out there and learn in a system that's going to benefit him for the future. And I think
He thought he was getting no tick this year.
Correct.
Garoppolo and Trey Lance, he thought he was getting 0 tick this year, bro.
I mean, and again, I don't want to just put that all in the system. He's believing in the system.
He's playing with house money, too.
Yeah.
He's
So,
playing
like,
with house money.
now they have a decision to make in the offseason to kind of go, who the hell are we bringing back? Like, who the hell are we bringing
3
back?
quarterbacks is no quarterbacks. We learned that.
Like,
The Indianapolis
what are
Colts
we
learned that
doing?
this
Yeah.
year. You're right. That's what's up. Wingshot, what you got with this Australian Open shit, bro?
This will be quick because I'll say this. I realized I used to watch a lot of tennis.
He really did.
I realized when I started looking this shit up, I don't recognize a single name anymore, especially on the women's side, besides a couple. I'll kind of go through this. Women first. Coco Gauff, upset in the 4th round by...
Bless you.
Ostamenko.
Pasta Franco.
Got beaten straight sets, 7-5, 6-3. Highest ranked player left on the American side is Jessica Pegula. Jessica. What'd I say? Jessa. Sure.
Jessa.
Yeah. And Belarus player.
Who the hell are these people, bro?
Yeah. Belarus player Arnya Sabalenka. I've never really known a lot of the women, and I say this, and I put this in here. Now that Serena is gone, only women I know of are like Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka, because both of them are American. They're young, and they're fun to watch.
And Naomi is pregnant and chilling.
Right.
She's out.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
Right.
Well, that was a good talk.
She was young. She's young, too, right?
Yeah.
Man, she's in her 20s.
Oh, yeah, she's like 25. Her and Corday about to have a baby.
Good for them.
Yeah. You know who Corday is?
Who the hell's Corday?
Bro, Corday is like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, dope. He's the next one up and coming. He's like 24 years old.
Good for him to go get Osaka.
Oh yeah, they've been kicking her for like 3 years solid. Like,
she's cute.
They're like solid, 10 toes down.
Yeah.
They fuck with each other heavy for real.
All right, men. Nadal, why I still watch tennis, because he's my favorite tennis player, always has been. Nadal was upset in the 2nd round in straight sets to American McDonald. Hip injury is really why he lost that. Francis Tiafoe,
I fuck with him.
I'd like Tiafoe a lot.
I fuck with him.
Makes it to 3rd round, beaten by Karen. He's Russian, so I'm going to kind of say... right. I don't know, maybe you're called Karen, but I feel like Sasha is a Russian name for a man. You know what I mean?
Snarf, my nigga.
So
Karen.
You know?
Mama named him Clay.
Yeah, Kachanov. He lost to him. It's Kachanov. Djokovic turning to lose with Nadal being out. So right now Nadal's leading. He's won the most majors. So now with Djokovic healthy and he's allowed to play because of the whole visa situation that he had last year where they were like not allowed to travel and shit.
How is Rafa Nadal and Djokovic still dominating tennis?
Yeah, I mean, Nadal is exactly my age at 36. Djokovic is a couple years younger.
Oh, okay. He's got some years left.
He's got some years left. He'll end up having the record as far as majors because he's that good. Like I said, it's Djokovic's turn to lose because you got Tsitsipas is the highest ranked Greek guy who's really fun to watch. He's the only other name out there that probably has any other chance. The rest are like ranked in the 20s and American, and which Americans like never win in the finals of any major. So
are we that bad at tennis?
There's a lot of young talent that is coming out like Tiafoe that could make a splash, but kind of like I guess I'll say this, but you know, soccer to European.
I was honestly gonna give you that. I was gonna say that same thing. That's so
taught
funny.
more over there and more of a like, hey, this is a sport that we watch. It's a more practice sport over there.
No doubt.
To where you play all the way through to the majors. Like I know a lot of people that played in high school, maybe played in college, and then you stop. But as far, that's
It's like,
about
what
it.
do you do with tennis now?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's a lot of young Americans, especially on the women's side, that are up and coming, that are really good. A couple young guys, but as far as being up there, no.
It's gonna take a minute.
We won't have an American that'll ever be like, oh wow, they're like winning 10 to 15 mate. That just won't happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, top of the key, bro. You're crushing it right now. Big ups to you.
We want to break in the middle, or we want to keep going?
I thought we were gonna break after. I put a break after this, but it's
Oh,
gonna
did
take
you?
a minute. I did. Quick break. Look at that.
Let's go.
There's a fucking band.
You wrote that in.
Cinderella.
Top of the key, ESPN high school rankings.
Big ups to Pops on this. Probably at like 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night. We were like, what in the hell were we gonna talk about?
Yeah.
I was like, you wanna talk about all these shootings? He was like, no, too dark.
That was pretty dark.
What else are we gonna talk about? I was like, I don't know. I woke up this morning and it was shit filled in. I was like, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool, and plus get these guys some more notoriety, I guess. Not that, who they're going to talk to, it's us. But still, why not? We're talking about them.
Hey, bro, we matter.
We matter.
Don't do
ESPN high school rating. I did top 5 plus Braun, you'll see that, plus Bronny. First one, we got Justin Edwards, and this is number 1 through 5. Justin Edwards ranked number 1 overall, 6'7", small forward, 190 pounds, Imatep Institute in PA. Lefty, kind of notes on him, most versatile scorer of the group, can rebound, play defense, committed to Kentucky. Question for you.
We're going to get there.
What?
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, go.
Difference between signed and committed for college.
Oh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Committed is they have verbally said, I am going there. Signed is you are actually going there.
Okay, I didn't know which one was which. Sure. Okay.
Committed, you can still be like, nah, I don't want to. You can change
You can
decommit.
There we go.
Exactly.
All right. Number 2, DJ Wagner, 6'3" point guard, 165 pounds, Camden High School, Camden, New Jersey. Legitimate threat to create shot at all 3 levels, plays in constant attack mode, which is also one of the things that they kind of say as far as that could be a bad
Java
thing.
Rant?
Yeah.
Okay.
He basically has...
He's light.
Yeah.
Very light.
I put guard because they say combo guard, so it's like he's at that in-between. If he would have been 2 inches taller, he'd probably be in the shooting guard area type of a thing.
No doubt, because 6'3" is really like 6'1.5".
Right. This one, if I remember correctly, signed Kentucky.
Oh, see what you did there?
Right.
Yep.
Number 3, Isaiah Collier, another 6'3" point guard, 190 pounds, Wheeler High School, Marietta, Georgia. Makes games easier. He's a distributor, right? So makes games easier for teammates with court vision awareness, can pass, read ball screens, get to his spots easily. USC committed.
Pops is killing this shit right now. You go, bro.
Number 4, Aaron Bradshaw, 7-foot center, 210. If you look at him, very much Isaiah Jackson type build. Camden High School.
Is Jack that light?
He's
7 feet 210.
I meant just kind of,
bro. That is like,
lighter.
Yes, bro. 7 feet 210. I'm 6'2", 190.
How much is
this dude is 10 inches taller than me and 20 pounds heavier. That is like eat a sandwich, Pop-Tarts. Frosted brown sugar cinnamon,
so
marshmallow
Ijax
s'mores. Like right now, what are you laughing at?
Ijax,
I'm dead ass serious.
Ijax 6'9", 205.
Yo, you are 6'9", 205, nigga. Like you need eggs, you need protein, you need push-ups, you need heavy squat racks, you need kettlebells, my nigga.
Yeah.
Please go eat some French fries and tater tots, bro.
He's light. Can jump out of the gym.
Light.
Yeah. It says one of the best rim protectors in the country. Long term, his upside is a 7-footer who can stretch the floor vertically and to the arc, so he can shoot a little bit. Be a rim runner, versatile defender who both protects the rim and can move his feet on the perimeter. Kentucky committed. A lot of Kentucky.
We're gonna. I got something to say in a second about that. That's what I thought you were gonna get to.
Ron Holland, 6'8" power forward, best power forward in the rankings right now, 195 pounds. You all right? You okay? All right.
You see that booty jiggle? You see that? You see that?
I felt it over there.
You see that when she climbed over? You see that little shake? That's that ass right there. That's my girl. She said, yeah, babe, you out there squatting. I see you. Yeah. He said, you all right? He caught that out of his peripheral.
Yeah.
You did.
I noticed it all. 6'8" power forward, 195 pounds. Again, his name's Ron Holland. Duncanville High School, Duncanville, Texas. Along with his size and shooting potential, he has a chance to evolve into modern-day big that is so coveted at the highest level, versatile defender, Texas Longhorn signed. Now, next one.
That's the top 5.
That's top 5.
But who would we be,
if we didn't mention?
Not to include.
So, Bronny James also on the list, number 28 overall. 6'3", guard. I spelled guard wrong. Garad.
It says Gurad.
Gurad. 190, obviously playing at Sierra Canyon. One of his strengths is his ability to make catch and shoot jump shots, which is great for him. Fantastic passer. Does have a little bit. If you watch him, he has his dad's court vision a little bit. It'll only get better.
Bronny can hoop.
Yeah. James gives good effort on defensive where he plays with toughness and versatility. I think it reminds me of LeBron. He is situationally really good at defense, but sometimes he can get distracted by where the ball is and get beat on backdoor screens, that type of stuff, which we've seen LeBron happen. Right now, his top 3 choices, USC, OSU, and Oregon, are his top 3 schools. I think he'll stay in California. I think he'll stay at USC, but we'll see.
You think he'll stay at USC?
Yeah, I think he'll stay over there.
What's USC's program look like? Like, what's that look like?
Good. Yeah, they have a decent.
I don't know anything about their program.
Yeah, they have a decent program for sure. Program.
How's your program?
They also, before you talk about what you're going to talk about,
I
with
can't
Kentucky,
wait. You see, how does he know? See, I'm over.
Yeah. They came out really when I was about to drive over here. The All Americans got listed for high school. 2023 McDonald's All Americans got listed. LeBron James did make it. Junior, obviously. Bronny James.
What? Yep.
Undecided, obviously. My thing, and you made a great point.
Give it to me, cuz.
Was you're ranked 28.
Yep.
Who got left off that was ranked up higher than you in the rankings?
Probably 5 people.
Right.
There's only 22, 20, 24 people that can come.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
You were 28.
Thank you. There's 4 or 5, 6 people who got left off because your last name has James and first name Bron at the beginning.
And I would say
it.
a couple of those guys are Canadian players, so I don't know. Can you make it at McDonald's and be out of country? I don't know. You know, that's a good question.
No, nigga, it's all American.
It does say that in the title.
You can't be from Europe and be all.
It's in the name. Yep.
Okay. So then maybe because of that caveat, that's a very, very, very good point. The Manu Ginobilis cannot necessarily make it in the McDonald's All-American game. Or can they? We're going to look at that during the break because that's a very, very, very good question.
I'll say this. Everybody that I named in the top 5 is on this list, right?
Is in there.
Yes.
Is that East versus West?
Yeah.
So Bronny's on the West squad?
Correct.
And there's nobody of European descent on that whole list? It's a bunch of niggas
Correct.
from California
this.
and Jersey and shit? Texas niggas?
Only one person from Indiana.
I wondered that.
Xavier Booker, center, 6'10", Cathedral High School.
I was gonna say Lawrence North. I was gonna be like Lawrence North.
Cathedral, going to Michigan State.
Of course he is. Tizzo. All right, can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck Kentucky.
Alrighty.
They're the biggest cheaters. John Calipari just feels like a greasy old dude in a pool hall who's just out there hustling like young kids for their money. Like, is it bad? The Pacers are bad. John Calipari, Kentucky commits. Like he's been cheating at every program. Memphis he cheated at. Kentucky he's definitely cheated at. Like, he is so greasy and slimy, and I hate the Kentucky Wildcats because of John Calipari. If they were coached by 85-90% of other coaches, I would genuinely F with the Kentucky Wildcats. Do you have anything to say on that?
No, I think we can go ahead and take a quick break.
We will be right back after these messages with the 317 Sports Project.
It was all a dream. 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 singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I wish y'all could hear and see some of the shit that happens off camera, like during breaks. We are absolutely stupid. Thank you for giving me the freedom to talk freely about some of the things that I have disdain for in this world, my ninja. Wing shot, NBA ballers. Bro, the league is in great freaking hands.
Yeah, it's in good hands.
The NBA is in great hands. I swear, it seems like...
Got the whole world in my hands.
Oh, that was nice. I feel like every single night there's like a game on TV that I gotta watch. Like it's crazy out here. Whether it's
League Pass is clutch.
My G. Whether it's the East or the West, East or West, young talent, veterans, everybody's question is Boston or Brooklyn gonna get it done? Milwaukee gonna get back? Joel finally gonna get his breakthrough? Question mark. You got the West, Memphis and Denver, both at the top looking fantastic. Sacramento and New Orleans are in third place. Like, teams are unexpectedly in places you wouldn't even see. NBA scoring seems to be at an all-time high. Like, I have this list right here, bro. And I know that, like, all they really care about is points. And that's kind of dope to me. But according to StatMuse, big ups to StatMuse. I don't know if you showed me this or if I found StatMuse on my own, but I love StatMuse.
What's so funny?
I love StatMuse.
Can I just tell you something?
Of course.
I was going to mention in my Pacer segment here that I stumbled on StatMuse, and I was going to tell you about it tonight. Which was hilarious, because that's how I was like, oh, you can type in the last 7 games? What have they been scoring?
Everything.
And it'll literally break it down. Here's what they've averaged over the last. I'm like, literally was on last night. That's how I filled in the Pacer section. So the fact that you had that in there, I was like, wait a second. He found it too.
So according to StatMuse, you got 7 or 8
and
players.
By the way, y'all that know that we do a sports talk show and didn't say y'all should check out StatMuse, I blame y'all. That's what I say.
Thank you, Joey.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid, Luka, Tatum, Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeBron, KD, Dame Lillard, basically all averaging 30. I mean, you got like 29.6 in the bottom there, but basically all averaging 30. Joel and Luka both averaging 33 plus. Joker's out here averaging a triple-double damn near, going for that third run at the MVP, the slow assassin. He might do it. KD and Kyrie, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, like, what's the best tandem? LeBron's chasing it, 38,000 points plus right now. He's about 270 points away from getting it. Like, bro, the NBA is fire right now.
Yeah.
Way different from the 80s when niggas was cokeheads and getting drunk at halftime.
They did do that.
They 100%
slept with a lot of women.
They did. They definitely did that. Real quick, underrated players. I have 3 people on here, and I want you to tell me if you concur or disconcur that I think these players are 3 of the NBA's underrated players. Mm-hmm. Okay? Number 3, Tyrese Halliburton.
No, of course.
He's averaging 20 points, 10.2 assists, which is literally the most assists in the NBA. Google that. Thanks, StatMuse. 4.2 rebounds and 1.8 steals. Let me say that again. 1.8 steals. Put some damn respect on his name. He's averaging the most assists per game. Our Pacers look completely different without this fool in the lineup, which we'll talk about in a little bit. 48% from the field, 88% from the free throw line, 40% from the three-point line, and not even really in all-star talks. Make it make sense.
Yeah, he's ranked, when it comes to guards, I think he's in 8th place as far as all-star voting, if I remember right, last update. Because he's at he has to do just astronomical stats because he's on the Pacers. Just like Sabonis when he got his, he has to be a coach vote in. Just like Sabonis had to be. He didn't get voted in by the fans because there aren't any other outside fans that watch the Pacers besides Pacers fans. And that just is that. And also, if you're a Pacers fan, fucking vote.
So PG was just that nice, huh? Paul George was just that nice.
Everyone, exactly. PG was just that nice.
He was just that nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
When you're dunking on Birdman like he was and like all that kind of stuff, like you're just that nice.
You got to put this nigga in.
Yeah.
He's he can hoop. He was different.
And they were making it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, winning matters.
Yeah.
Winning matters. Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
And I actually texted Pops before the show to be completely forthcoming to ask him what he thought about this one. But 22 points a game, 7.6 rebounds, 4 assists this season. 6'8", 6'9" guard. Over his career, he's averaging 16.6 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Homie gets buckets. 27 years old, out of Flint, Michigan. He's 34% from the three-point line, 46% from the field, 70 from the free throw line, which I don't really F with. I mean, they're wide open shots. Like, shoot your fucking free throws better, bro. But I believe that trading him from the Lakers changed their trajectory emphatically.
Yes. He was part of the Westbrook trade, right?
Yep.
It's interesting that they keep making trades with a very bad team, Lakers, as the Wizards. Now you got Hachimura or whatever his name is as
They
well.
keep really fucking with the Wizards.
Y'all, I don't know. Like, yeah, on the Wizards.
We got some players. You want a couple? Like,
I picked this guy up the street. I don't know if you want him, but I found this guy. You might like him.
I think Rui will help though.
He's gonna help.
I think he'll help. But anyway,
yeah, Kuzma is underrated for the aspect on because kind of like a Halliburton, you're playing for a low-level Wizards team and killing it where they're just not one of the top market teams, so you kind of get swept aside.
who could he help win a championship?
Honestly, I think his contract's almost up, right?
That's why I'm asking.
Which is why I think they got rid of Rui because
They're trying to save some space.
They got to save some space, and Hachimura lost minutes because Kyle Kuzma is having a killer season.
I think Dallas.
I could see him going with.
I think the Mavericks. He could go.
Mavericks.
He could go change. He could go help change the Mavericks
He
right
can go
now.
take over for what's his name? That's the center at the Wizards.
Yep.
Porzingis.
Yep.
It'd be better.
He can go help Dallas right now.
Yeah.
Because he plays defense. And
You think about him, Christian Wood, and him,
and Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway Jr., which I think he'll get traded in the All-Star break.
I agree.
And Luka.
They could do some things, bro. Thank you.
Gonna do some stuff.
I agree. And I just got to say this name because I don't think homie gets his just due, period. CJ McCollum, through my personal lens, is probably one of the most underrated NBA basketball players, period. This homie is 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists this season. I lied. 21 points, 5 assists, 4-point rebounds this season. He just doesn't get his just due. He played Robin to D. Lillard's Batman, but he could easily get you 40 when he was in Portland. I mean, easily get you 40 at any time. Came to New Orleans and continues to get lost in the shuffle of unmentioned shooting guards.
And Portland doesn't look the same without him.
Thank you. And the Pelicans look way better with him. Let's just call it what it is. They're in 4th place. They are 26 and 21. They've lost 4 straight in 3 of their last 7. That tells you how they came out.
Yeah.
To the point that they've won 3 of their last 10 games, and they're still 26 and 21.
Correct.
They are hooping once they put that all together. What do you think of CJ?
Exactly what you wrote. I think
Thank you.
the only reason, again, he was in Lillard's shadow in Portland. I was actually happy he was able to get there and let me go get my own team.
Yep.
Now, you're notoriety wise, you're behind Zion, which is why he's going to get more attention there. So he's still going to be the underrated person on the team because everyone's going to look at Zion.
They don't play the same position.
Doesn't matter. It's the star.
Does it not matter? Okay.
It's the star of the team.
Okay.
Everyone's looking at Zion because of what Zion is also doing this season. Zion actually being healthy looks pretty damn good.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Super athletic. So again, he's almost like a Robin instead of the Batman, but you also think on that team.
Maybe he doesn't mind that.
But also on that team, he has
Brandon Ingram.
You've got 3 guys on that team that could go be a 30-point scorer on and have nobody, still lose, but have nobody. They have a stacked team.
You're right. They got a squad.
He gets to be really the 3rd guy almost on the team and just be let me go out here and just do my thing and score some points and be the savior. Because Ingram's going to Ingram is young, talented, small forward. Small forwards always get more notoriety to me. When you're tall, lanky, athletic, and you can score, big guys will get more notoriety to me. I just think those 2 will always be the ones that they'll look at first before CJ.
The Los Angeles Lakers had Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma.
Correct.
Can you imagine, bro?
Correct.
They would be unbelievable right
And
now.
now just pick up the Wizards trash.
They would be.
And not even trash, because you think about it, Westbrook is...
Make sure you hit whichever one that is when we go.
Let's think about
Facts,
this,
my
right?
G.
Now,
Facts.
literally
Although
the Wizards
Russell
are like,
Westbrook is balling. Like, you got to give it up to Russell Westbrook.
wasn't. Thomas Bryant, Wizards released him. Lakers pick him up. He was their starting center.
You're actually not lying at all.
Right? Like, they literally keep picking up guys from the Wizards.
You're not wrong one
Correct.
bit, bro.
Yeah.
Who the
The
hell
Wizards
is
are like,
Rob?
we
What's
don't
up?
want
Who's
them.
Rob's Palinka's best friend over there? That they've been homies for years.
They're
Like,
brothers.
Pops is on fire tonight. He came over here exhausted. I don't know what happened. We pressed record.
Yeah.
Homie's been on fire. Very, very well done. Very well done. All right, we done with that?
That's good.
All right. From the corner, PJ Tucker. College basketball is downright different this year, bro. Like, downright different. This week's roundup, the top 25. Purdue is back at number 1. Former number 1, Houston, fell to Temple over the weekend. Let me just say some names out loud, Pops. Kentucky, Duke, North Carolina are all unranked. Indiana, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Syracuse, all unranked. New Mexico, Florida Atlantic, Providence, Charleston, TCU are in the top 25 of NCAA college basketball. What in the absolute fuck is going on? I think the NIL and the transfer portal has an effect on college basketball, especially men's, more than any other sport in college.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
Oh, yeah.
Because one or two players, through my perspective lens, one or two players can literally make or break your basketball team in college. Like, if you got 2 starters that are fire and they get the right NIL deal or enter the transfer portal and end up in Kentucky with a homie of theirs they used to play AAU with, fuck you, Kentucky, then they leave your program and your squad is completely different.
Right.
I was watching Big Ups to CH, love you, bro. He actually texted me today. CH texted me today because he hasn't been to the gym in a minute. And he texted me today, bring your ass in the gym and stop eating chocolate pies, by the way. Your wife told me what you're doing. But he texted me today. But I was watching the game against Iowa on Saturday, I believe it was. And at 2 different points in the game, down the stretch, they had 2 freshmen and 2 either graduate transfers or transfer portal players on the floor. And I mean, at 2 different times, it was 2 different groups.
Yeah.
So people are asking why they're losing North Carolina in overtime. People are asking why they're losing to Purdue down the stretch. People are asking why they're losing to, whoever the case may be, why they lost 5 in a row and they were really close games. It's because these niggas don't know each other. They're playing with complete strangers. They're out here figuring it out on the fly.
Yeah.
I think that transfer portal and the NIL affects college basketball more than anything. Penn's prediction. I think this will be one of the most interesting March Madness tournaments we've had. I mean, last year was crazy, and I think this year is only going to be more crazy. I think like 2 versus 15, 1 versus 16 is actually probably going to happen.
It can. Yeah.
It's different.
I really do. Like, this is the first time in a long time, even just looking at the Big Ten as we've talked about and gone, holy shit, no one's...
Cats are 4 and 5 everywhere.
Like, no one's taking over the Big Ten. Michigan's
Except for
down. Purdue.
Which is weird.
Still don't buy it. Michigan's down. OSU's down. I mean, and right now we're like, they're on the bubble of like, will they even make the
Will
tournament?
they even make the tournament?
Like which is kind of crazy to me, especially for Michigan, what they've done the last few seasons. It's very strange to see what's going on and like who the hell, and OSU's down by 10 right now to Illinois. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Pacers are down by like 18. So
we love you guys.
yeah. Still here with you.
What do you think of, like, just real quick, just completely offset? People are calling for CH's job. What do you think? Like, honestly,
I was talking
what do you
about
think?
this with Tink and Banks actually while we were playing Warzone last night, and Tink because he
hates Ohio State.
He hates Ohio State.
He's such a Michigan fan.
Where it's just like unrealized, where it's just like a bias.
It's not realistic.
Yeah.
Love you, Tink.
Yeah,
you know it. You know this about yourself.
He doesn't buy into Holtman's coaching ability. But then I also go, are you watching the games or looking at the record? That's one of those things to me.
That was very well said.
When having a conversation with him, he does the same thing when he talks about the Pacers, like it won't last. And I go, have you watched a Pacers game? No. So you literally just look at the record and look at like a box score here, a highlight, and then you make an opinion. Like that's not how you actually make an opinion. It's just without facts. Banks, who's an OSU fan, I can have a more conversation with him and kind of go like, he needs to do this, needs to do this, needs to do this,
and a coach as well,
and
a very good program of young ladies over there at Dublin Kaufman. We just need to give him his props. Who's winning like 25, 30 games a year? Let's just call it what it is.
Coach of the year the last 2 years.
Let's just call it what it is.
Like the three of us. So a lot of people I think he's a brilliant recruiter. He's the one getting these people to transfer in. He's the one getting these young guys to do it. He's going through some tough games. And again, there's a lot of, I think the Purdue game
it broke their heart.
It broke their
spirit.
Heart.
It broke their spirit. It broke their spirit for a little bit.
Me and Derek were talking about this. Since that game where they really should have won and beat the number one team, it really put them in a downward spiral.
I think North Carolina lost didn't help. I just think they just keep getting gut punched late. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think you got to think, man. These people are children. These are 18 and 19-year-olds, man. You keep losing like that, like that shit will take some of your confidence away. And Zeke goes out, so now you got people figuring it out. But I don't think this is fire Chris Holtman. And I'm not saying that because that's my homie. I'm saying that because he's building a program. And there's some NFL teams right now. The Cincinnati Bengals, they let Zach Taylor build that program. Now they're going to back-to-back AFC championships. I think you just got to give people time, man. I really, really believe that. And in 2 years, if Ohio State is 10-8 in 2 years with this same squad and they haven't grown and they're not 14-3 right now, then you got to fire him.
Yeah,
I 100% believe that.
Change.
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah,
we'll be right back after these. Should I wait? I should wait to press that button. We'll be right back after these messages with the 317 Sports Project, y'all.
Brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops, presented by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment shoe cleaning service. We out here cleaning kicks, we painting kicks, doing ISO restorations and a bunch of other dope ass services. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneakerheads. Do yourselves a favor. Give us a follow over there at cleankicks.614 on the gram.
On the gram.
Baka. Naptown Nudes. Naptown Nudes, bro. You want to talk?
What's her name again?
Shawty. Naptown Shawty.
Naptown Shawty.
3-1 Naptown Shawty, right?
Was that what it was?
Bro, okay. We had them foods clouded on Naptown Shawty. Like, we actually got genuine love off of Naptown Shawty. That chick is hilarious. That's so funny.
Pacers.
This is actually going to be kind of fast, y'all.
This will be a quick.
For sure.
Because they're on a 7-game losing streak.
Ain't shit going on. It's hard to talk about it when they're out there getting their asses kicked.
With Hallie being out, 7-game losing streak.
About to be 8.
According to him, back February 1st is what he's shooting for.
So we'll be there. We'll see him play.
Yeah. You put in here, how long till he's a legit all-star?
Yeah. How long till Hallie is a legit all-star? How long till he gets
like a legit where fans vote him in?
PG style.
Oh. Couple years.
But you see it.
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
because he'll
okay.
keep doing what he's doing.
Like, come on, man. This dude's,
Yeah.
he's
There's no reason.
He'll
It's not like
average.
he's gonna fall
He's
off.
averaging 25 and 11. Like, okay,
Yeah,
we
he'll be
got
fine.
to put this nigga in an All-Star game.
yeah.
You good?
Yeah, we're good. Making sure.
Nah, you make me wonder if that's recorded, but I think it's good.
Yeah, you're good.
It's good.
Yeah, 7-game losing streak with Hallie being out. I'll give. This is really more of a shout out on what's going on. People that are playing well. TJ is fucking killing it. Last 7 games, McConnell's averaging 15 points, 8 assists, and 1.7 steals. I had him start last game against the Suns. He had 29 points, 9 assists against the Bucks the other night.
So how are those numbers not contributing to W's? Because those are Halliburton numbers.
Because they're not playing any defense.
Keep going. No, keep going. Nope,
I mean-
nope. That was well said. Say less. Say less.
I'm just going to say, think of tonight at the half. Field goal percentage for the Bulls
53.
was 55%.
I was going to say 53.
Pacers are shooting 32%.
Keep going.
There you go.
All right.
Where was I?
Miles.
Miles playing really well. Last 7 games, 18.3 points, 7.7 rebounds, 4 blocks a game. Had 29 point and a 30-point game back to back during the stretch. Healed, tough shooting nights a couple times, but still averaging 15 in the last
That's
7.
because Hallie's not playing.
That's because
Hallie
Hallie's not
puts
playing.
him in position. Hallie, you know what I mean? For sure.
When you don't have
For
the
sure.
penetrating guard in Halliburton, who then gets the 3-point line open by what he
The
does,
maestro, baby.
it's because you're not going to be able to have the same flow offensively.
You know how many?
Now,
You know how many picks Hallie comes off of, or how in sync those two are.
Yes.
He's driving. He knows exactly where Buddy
Yeah.
Hield is going to be. Like
Yeah.
for sure, everybody's confidence goes down when
well, I
Hallie's
put
not
it
playing.
here. Defensive identity has also gone without Halliburton there. He's helps disrupt passing lanes. Averages 1.8 steals per game. So like that's another disruptor on defense, and then you don't have the same fast break, which is what we've been playing
Preach
with.
that gospel.
So
That's
you're-
another 15 points.
Your fast break. I mean, you're losing 20 points a game with Hallie without being there. Now, just because TJ's averaging a little bit more than what he does,
There's levels.
It doesn't mean the same thing.
For sure.
Do we want playoffs or lottery?
You know, I saw this question in here. I've never been a fan of the process. That's just, Philadelphia did that. Them niggas are still trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I think you lose a lot of confidence when you lose,
Yeah.
for lack of term better.
I think it's also in the matter in how you lose. Now, when I say playoffs or lottery, I don't mean lose on purpose.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's how I took that. My bad.
That's why I put it there though. I don't want it to come across where like I say lottery at this point is okay, but they're gonna still put the effort in. This isn't a
play
team
to win the game.
This isn't a team that's like gonna actually lose on purpose because they actually like playing. They're having fun.
Carlisle's not having it.
No. But when you go at this point where at the All-Star break in 2-3 weeks, lottery.
They still at 23 wins.
They're still at 23 wins.
So they've had that literally at the All-Star break, and they've lost 7 because Hallie's not
Correct.
in. But if Hallie's in, you win 5 of those games, and now you're 28, and whatever the case may be. We're not even having this conversation.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like that's
So look, play-in tournament. I still think a play-in tournament's really important for this team because we.
Thank you. It's a confidence builder.
I
man.
think that the young guys need to see what the playoff atmosphere is like. So then the next 2-3 years they have the experience. If we keep being a lottery team, that's all they're going to know.
I don't disagree one bit with that statement. Like, you got to go taste it. Even if you go to Boston and Jaylen Brown and them give you the business, you need to feel what that level is like. You need to hear that excitement in there. You know what I mean?
You need to see what the crowd's like.
That's
in the
what I'm
atmosphere.
saying.
You need all of the
you need to
experience that
feel
you get with playing in the playoffs.
You need to see what Marcus Smart's attitude's like when the playoffs is, because it's different.
And the play-in becomes very important too because you don't got 7 games.
You got 1 game.
Is it best of 3?
I don't know.
Or is it just 1?
I think it's just 1, bro. You lose. Like, if 9 loses to 10, 9 is out. You don't get to play them again.
There you go.
Yeah. 9 if 9 plays 7 and 8, blah blah blah. That, you know what I mean? Like, if you lose, you out.
Sounds
for
good.
sure. I'm pretty sure. So no, we don't want lottery. Indianapolis Colts, bro. I feel like we have interviewed every son of a bitch.
Yeah, I threw my name in at this point. I just figured I'd throw it out there. Like if you're interviewing that many people,
you are so ignorant. Like, bro, they interviewed Bubba. Like, Bubba's like getting this job.
like, I'm like, okay, hey,
Like,
maybe I'll see what they. Hey,
Like,
I
I'll
have some
send an
stuff to
email.
say.
You know what I mean? Like, I've coached.
Hey,
you know?
Jim. I coached a couple DYA basketball games.
That stands for Dublin Youth Area or whatever.
Athletics.
Just throw your name in the battle. We tagged it up as Penn and Pops. We could be assistants. Like,
that's
straight
all right.
up. Fuck it. But yeah, man, I feel like we've interviewed absolutely everybody. I have a little list according to Colts Wire / USA Today. Is that gonna open, bro?
I got it.
Open link. You got that? We can't both do it at the same time. There we go. We've interviewed every freaking body.
I don't like Shane's picture.
Shane Steichen. He is the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia right now. They're balling. Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator over there in Detroit.
Give me Raheem.
Raheem Morris.
I don't think he's in the finalist list though.
Really?
They put in. I think they've narrowed it down. They haven't said like here are the 5 people, but they've narrowed it down to 5 is what the rumor was. I saw today. Dan Quinn's getting a second interview this week.
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, defense coordinator for Dallas.
Yeah. No.
Dan Quinn has built a hell of a defensive team.
I
Now,
know.
here's the thing. I don't think a defensive
Dan
person.
Quinn has not built that team. Their general manager has built that team.
He is running really good defense.
Oh man.
Don't take the Dallas part out.
Oh, you're not wrong. Eric Bieniemy, Bubba.
Your name is Bubby. I think that's a Jewish term, isn't it? Bubby.
We don't discriminate here on the show.
Yeah.
Bubba Ventrone, Mike Kafka.
D'Amico Ryans is on that list.
Bro,
now,
I would
he
love.
postponed. I
some-
actually
yeah,
loved
bro. That's
that he
fired. You gotta go win that
postponed. Like,
game.
you know
That's
what? I
boss.
gotta pay attention to
I'm
what's going on.
focused.
Yeah.
I am focused, bro. I think that between him and Raheem, that's kind of where
I can
I'm
tell
at.
you this: I do not want Wink Martindale
Why, bro? Why? What's
because
wrong?
his first name is Wink. I can't call another person Wink.
Delicious. Jeff Saturday, Brian Callahan. You see how fast I went over Jeff Saturday's name?
Yep.
Rich Biscaccia, like Ben Johnson.
I'm pretty sure that is Bill Goldberg. Rick
You see him? You see him, bro? You see
That looks
him,
just
bro?
like Bill Goldberg.
He definitely wrestles people.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I'm only saying all of this to just kind of get to the point. POPS. Who the fuck do you want, bro?
Who do I want, or
That-
who do I think that they're gonna do?
Who do you want? Like real life.
I want Raheem Morris. I don't think that that's gonna happen. What kind of ad popped up on my shit?
Apologize. Big ups to Colts Wire though.
Yeah, I want Raheem Morris. I would love my dude from 49ers. What's his name?
D'Amico.
I think that would be a hell of a
cool-
hire.
I want to hang out with that nigga.
I think Dan Quinn is a head coach anywhere. I think that
That's the dude with the Falcons, right?
No, Dan Quinn is. Oh, that was on the yes.
That's the dude with the Falcons, right? Yeah.
I think that
they went to a Super Bowl.
I think that he can go and get another head coaching job. I think that he should get that chance. Don't know if that'll be the Colts.
Go coach Matty Ice again.
Right. I don't. Again, I'll repeat again. I do not want Wink Martindale.
Or Rich Biscaccia.
Yeah, but I don't want Jeff Saturday.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Fine print. We're sorry the ways that our segues into the next segments are going tonight, but we're kind of feeling good. So it is what it is. Fine print. Bro. Shannon Sharp versus the Memphis Grizzlies.
Had some uncles out there arguing on the court.
You seen that clip, huh?
Yeah. By the way, because it's the Pacers, they're now only down by 9.
They love coming back.
They love
coming back. You can't ever count them out. That was some of the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. Maybe not ever seen. That was just some of the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. And I can promise you, from the bottom of my heart, nobody on the Memphis Grizzlies, nobody in the Memphis Grizzlies organization, and not one fan in that stadium wanted no part of Uncle Shannon Sharp. That is like
Shannon Sharp could go run routes and be a tight end in the league right now.
Right now. Shannon Sharp is low key like unfuckwittable. He's kind of like a Marvel superhero, but in human form. Yeah. He's like he be in there with them suits on Undisputed I saw today. Like his neck is like Steven Adams don't want that smoke for real. Like don't nobody want that smoke. Somebody was about to get hurt, including T. Morant, which is why I think he apologized. They didn't say he apologized, but I think he wised up and apologized.
Shannon didn't go apologize to him.
I can promise you.
He came back from the bathroom and grabbed his nachos at halftime.
He hit his vape pen. It wised up.
Hey, Shannon. That's my bad, man. Like, we can't be doing this out here. And like,
brothers are supposed to be brothers.
Black actors, man. We can't be doing that.
Black actors. Well played. Exactly. The Los Angeles Lakers, bro. I actually put all of this stuff in before today's or yesterday's breaking news of another Wizards player they stole, but the Los Angeles Lakers low-key seem to be turning it around a bit.
Yeah, they did what they should be doing after being a month out without Anthony Davis and just ride the wave. If you can just stay close to 500, get back close. LeBron's out here averaging 35-some points in the last 20 games.
He's going for that record. LeBron is like, fuck it, I'm going out all guns blazing.
Westbrook's playing well.
He has 29 points the other night.
Thomas Bryant's playing well, which he wasn't when he first came over the team. He had 30 points the other night and like 13 rebounds.
Does AD not being there open it up for them?
Of course.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing?
They were playing really well.
AD was on one.
AD was let me go show him.
Let me go average these 35 and 12.
But then injury said, gotcha, bitch.
100%. Gotcha, bitch. But you're so stupid tonight. But I put all of this in before the big news that they traded for Rui Hachimura. They traded Kendrick Nunn and 2 second-round picks. He's 6'8", 230. He seemed to be unhappy over there with the love. Our boy Kuzma, as we mentioned, the aforementioned, he's balling. I put here in bold print, Lakers should have kept Kuzma. I hold on to that. But Ruby's averaging 13, 4 in 24 minutes, 41% from the three-point line. But the Lakers are 22 and 25. Things may have changed. I put these notes in, currently in 12th. But the West is somewhat a clusterfuck right now, bro. I mean, they're 2.5 games out of 5th place with Dallas being 25 and 23.
I'm going to say this. Nobody wants the Lakers to make the playoffs.
They don't want them being a 6 seed, 7 seed.
They do not. I think with this change with Anthony, with Davis getting his injury out of the way early.
He's going to get healthy.
He got it out of the way early instead of late.
Yep.
They're going to be a team that nobody wants to play at that time. So they are only, well, I'll give you an example. They're
2.5 games out of 5th place, bro.
Correct.
That's what I put in here. That's what I said. With Dallas at 25 and 23, they are in 12th place and 2.5 games out of 5th place.
Correct.
That's dead ass truth. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Bro, if they get hot and go on a 10-game run, they'll be in 3rd place. And honestly, don't nobody want that. It can happen.
Similar in the East.
That's what, right?
Pacers are in 9th right now, so they're in the play-in right now. They're 3 games from 6th. From 5th.
And they've lost 8 games,
6th.
and they've lost 8 games in a row.
Correct.
NBA basketball is wild right now, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams out there.
No doubt. What is that called when everything is equal? What's the word I'm looking for?
Equal.
No. Moving on. The word is not fucking equal. Parity? There's a lot of parity right now? Is that what the word is?
No, parity would be uneven to me.
Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'm going to look up synonyms for equal. His nigga said equal. So you think they can turn around? You impressed? Can turn around and make a run, the Lakers?
Again, you always have to say with Lakers, barring injury, nobody wants them to sneak into the playoffs because they're going to be a tough out in a 7-game series.
Yeah, bro.
Period.
Yeah, bro.
With LeBron beating a record, becoming the all-time scorer, like his son's about to go to college and shit. Like he's all right. Yeah, he's like, okay, let me just reestablish that I'm still the greatest out here.
Preach that good gospel, my ninja. Lastly, my ninjas, we fade off on this one. Who's your Super Bowl picks?
Well, very similar. I have Bengals and 49ers in mine. Just because I want to give Brock a chance. That's really it. I have Bengals winning it all this year.
Bengals and 49ers. I have Bengals and Eagles. And that's going to be a really, really tough pick for me. I don't want to pick who I think is going to win it all because right this moment, I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. I think I need to see both. I need to see everybody play this weekend.
Why I say this, I think this is Burrow's year with Mahomes having a high ankle sprain. He's going to be a little bit more human when it comes to...
They're going to beat him. He's going to beat him 4 times in a row, you think?
4 times in a row. I think because of that injury.
4 times in a row.
I think because Mahomes is not going to be able to scramble the same way that he's going to be able to scramble. I think that they're going to beat him 4 times in a row.
Back-to-back times at Arrowhead in the AFC Championship and 4 times in a row.
Correct.
You have to king him in that capacity then. Like,
Correct.
you have to literally pass the fucking crown if that happens.
Yeah, I think he's going to beat him. I think Cincinnati's going. Wow. Because of that injury, for sure.
If he's healthy, you think Patrick Mahomes wins?
I think Mahomes, if Mahomes is healthy, I think Mahomes is like, I got to get back.
I can't do it.
I got to get back.
That dude is Peyton Manning to Tom Brady right now.
I think Burrow is going to, I think Cincinnati's going to get there, and I think they have the ability. They're just lighting up with Jamar Chase. I mean, Chase is ridiculous.
T. Higgins.
That offense is, to me, unbeatable right now.
Okay. Kansas City has been to 5.
And Nixon, as far as running back,
they're nasty.
They're ridiculous.
They're nasty.
To me, they are Kansas City 3 years ago on offense with all of the different.
You're not wrong.
Right?
They're sexy, bro.
Right.
You're absolutely not wrong.
They've got the running game, the passing game.
That Eagles defense and that San Fran defense are absolutely real. Like this Super Bowl, whoever it is going to be crazy, dog.
And you got Rihanna.
Kansas. I hate him so much. Kansas City 5.
And Babyface singing "America is Beautiful." It's just gonna be fire.
Get your DVDs ready and your popcorn. Shit is gonna be fire. Kansas City 5 AFC championships in a row.
Yep.
Joe Burrow has been to the AFC championship or farther pretty much every year that he's really played because he got hurt. He's been in the league for 3 years. Holy shit. Babyface, Rihanna, and the rest is history. What you looking at? Was it tied? Did we tie it?
No, down by 11. Miles Turner has 21 points tonight. Go get him, Miles. Proud of you. Go get your contract.
We appreciate you.
That's
what else
all.
you got? What's up my Bucks doing? Bucks down by 11. Buckeyes down by 11 with about 8 minutes to go.
That's what we got.
That's what we got. All right, y'all. 317 Sports Project. Our next episode, number 23. It's our 1-year anniversary. We got some dope shit planned. I'm going to decorate this shit all fun. I got some good shit going on. We'll see you guys soon. We appreciate you so much. Have a dope-ass week.
Have a dope-ass week.
My ninja. Holla.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop.
Yeah.
And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s.
Final.
Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, a Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane. Preteen pimping all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping. Dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen. That little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit, truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was
all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
Yeah. And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. Yeah, and this shit right here be the proof dreams do